going on, YouTube? Wanted to do another update on this Royal Exclusiv protein skimmer. I've had a lot of people ask for updates on it and ask if the issue's been resolved. I've had people ask me, people stated they were looking into getting one of these but kind of waiting to see if my issues here have gotten resolved before they buy one. So let me tell you where we're at on that. I've reached out to Royal Exclusiv support and didn't get anywhere with them other than pretty much being told just to wait. I guess they think is something to do with my water quality is what it seems they were getting at. So just wait and see if it resolves itself, I guess. Having so much money and being the most expensive skimmer I've ever purchased, I'm not really good with that answer. So I reached out to bulk reef supply support, and then in turn they reached out to Royal Exclusiv and copied me on it. So to start with, somebody pointed out that watched one of the videos that if you watch the BRS unboxing video, my skimmer is missing an internal tube inside it that looks like that might be the issue. Well, Bulk Reef Supply reached out to Royal Exclusiv and asked if they could send me one. They replied that that wasn't needed. So I would almost argue that it is needed if I'm having such an issue or there's something else going on with this skimmer. I have no idea what. So just to kind of check things out and test it, I took this skimmer out and I put it in another sump, basically a friend of mine's tank. And then I put the Reef Octopus back in this tank. I left it that way for 2 days. And basically the Reef Octopus worked perfectly, no micro bubbles, everything was good. Then in my friend's tank, the Royal Exclusiv was doing the same thing. So different tank, different sump, a tank that's been set up for a few years now and still getting all the micro bubbles, and we both tried to adjust it out the best we could and still getting the same thing. So if you're watching here, all those micro bubbles escaping from the bottom, they're twirling around in the bottom. Some of them are coming out from the bottom of the plate. We have some coming out of it looks like they come out of the ozone port at times, and then tons and tons of them coming out the exit for the water. Look at them just blowing out. Tons and tons of microbubbles. Then you see all the big bubbles building up and coming out from underneath it. So Royal Exclusiv also sent me an image of the plate inside there and said, make sure it's turned right. I mean, it looks like it's turned right. It's basically, it came pre-assembled and it's how it came in. I made no adjustments to it or anything like that. I followed the instructions putting it together. I have it adjusted right now so that it's not pulling out a super wet skim, but it's pulling out a lot of nasty stuff. That side of it is functioning perfectly. So here's where I have the water level set to. And then that's after just a few days. So, I mean, it's pulling out a lot of gunk, but it's still, this is a problem. So, this skimmer, they're retail selling this thing for, I think it's $900 something. I caught it when it was on sale for about $100 off. So I paid, I guess, like $8.50 or something like that for it. And I could have gotten that a Reef Octopus or Bubble Magus or something like that, $300, $400, better than half the cost, and not had this issue. And I don't have this issue with my old skimmer either. It's just my old skimmer takes up more space, and I can't get the Nios carbon reactor in there with it. So I could if I really move some, shuffle things and turn things. Everything that I've got in the sump, I can't get it all to fit. But anyway, the update so far is, I kind of feel like I'm getting the runaround. So Royal Exclusiv has asked me to send pictures and videos again. I mean, I've already sent them. So I've also sent them a link to my YouTube channel here. So let's see if anybody responds on that. I mean, I don't know what's going on with the skimmer. I know it's the most expensive skimmer I've ever purchased, and I know it's not functioning like it's supposed to. It really seems to me, and I can't remember right offhand who had said it, but thanks again for pointing it out if you watch this video. But it really looks to me like it's missing that internal tube. When you just watch the bubbles churning in here, that tube comes off this plate and halfway up here. And to me, it seems like that would probably resolve all the bubbles coming back down, making their way down to the bottom. But like I said, Royal Exclusiv right now is saying that it's not needed. So I will post another update when I find out something else. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's not that I want to get rid of the skimmer. I think the skimmer's working, and I think potentially it'll be fine if they can just send me something or offer some kind of suggestion to fix all the micro bubbles or all the bubbles escaping. So anyway, yeah, see, it looks like they're coming out of the ozone port as well. But yeah, they're coming out everywhere. And like I said, I've tried dialing the pump down all the way to the first LED or dot on the control board, then adjust it all the way up and try to adjust in the I guess, I don't know if you'd call it gate valve, but the output valve. And I mean, I still get micro bubbles coming out of it either way. So something is missing. I mean, if they say it doesn't need that tube, that's fine, but something's missing. So anyway, sorry this kind of ran over a little bit longer than I intended. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, the collection cup, and clean it out again, but nothing I do is changing all the bubbles coming out. So, I mean, it's gotta be some kind of fault with the skimmer itself. So I'll keep you posted and let you know the answer I get.